She won't be comforted,
refuses food,
anguished,
weeps the days away. She's as cold as a stone,
bitter as the sea, cries, "Father, Father!"
weeps for home, the country she betrayed.
She hates the children.
No blind victim here.
Die, let me die!
She's wild,
Hates in her blood, she feeds her rage.
a voice, a
Cry.
cry.
Is that how a human voice? Won't she be calm?
Has she gone mad?
Has she gone mad?
Jason, I spit on him!
You, hear my decree. Your exile is my pleasure. Take your sons and go. I make the law. I'll execute it. I'll push you across our frontiers.
I'm alone, finished. Fleets of my enemies sail against me.
I'll not give way.
No pity.
I'm sick of this.
You're sick. I'm dying, Lord.
My men are waiting.
Creon, I'm on my knees. One day, just today, I've plans to make. How to save my children. They're nothing to Jason now. One more day, Creon, have pity.
One more day.
flow backwards to your sources, sacred rivers, and let the world's great order be reversed. It is the thoughts of men that are deceitful.
You sailed from your father's home,
With a heart on fire.
In a foreign country, you make your rest in a widowed bed.
And are driven forth, a refugee in dishonour from the land.
Jason beds a new princess.
Daughter of Creon, who rules this land.
Gods!
Witness the change in Jason's heart.
Jason raped her pride.
Your lucky exile's your only punishment.
Your towering services to me, you overdo it. Aphrodite helped me. She and no other saved our ship. We were on the run. Outlaws. Marry the king's own daughter. I call it luck.
Neat words, Jason, neatly said.
It's natural for a woman to be upset.
There. Happiness. The best greeting one old friend can give another.
Happiness, Medea. What brings the king of Athens here?
Medea, what's wrong? You're pale.
My husband is the vilest man!
What's happened?
I've been betrayed by Jason. He takes a wife here in this house.
Was it lust? Was he
Lust?
tired of you?
Lust? Yes, power. He pants for the throne. I've been banished.
Who
Yes.
banished you?
His Majesty Creon. Beyond frontiers. No return.
And Jason agrees. I find this unbelievable.
He agrees, all right. And he is on my knees. I beg of you, take me in and give me shelter. And in return, your desire for children. The gods will grant it. I'll cure your childlessness. I have drugs. I have ways. You will spill the seed of your sons.
Medea, I'll do it. For sons. It's agreed. As soon as you leave Corinth, I'll help you. Protect you. But when you go to Athens, find your own way. They are my allies, and I will not offend them.
Swear on oath.
Name your gods.
By the mother's earth, by my father's father the sun.
I swear on Mother Earth, by His Majesty the Sun. You have my word.
Perfect. And if you break this oath,
May I be damned, like all those who scorn the gods.
go on your way with joy. All will be well, all well. I have things to do in Corinth first.
Poison will I lay upon the gifts I send.
give them safety. My dear children, I have no land, no home, no refuge. Let no one think me a weak one, feeble-spirited, but the opposite. One who can hurt my enemies and help my friends. For the lives of such persons are remembered. Medea, do not do this thing! Mother, hear us! She's gripped by fate.
Soon she'll lift her hands, red with her own son's blood.
My sons, my darlings,
My darling sons.
my sons, your mother.
My sons. Your father.
Did this hand lift the sword?
Your vanity. Your lust.
I left your bed that gave you right to kill.
You think that nothing. For a woman.
For an honest one, not for you.
Your sons are dead. That bites.
The revenge spirits swarm on you.
The gods know who began all this.
They know your heart and it sickens them.
Spit hate. It's all you have.
No more. No more.
What then?
Let me bury their bodies. Mourn.
I lay them in earth myself. Your life is folly. You'll die in the fool that you are. So ends our sorry story. Yours and mine, my dear.
Filth! Filth to kill a child.
When you're old, you'll feel it.
My sons, my darlings,
Mine, not yours.
let me kiss them. Kiss their sweet lips.
You spurned them, and now you want their kisses.
Zeus, do you hear? She spits on us like tigers that kill their own children. For as long as I am alive, I will wait for them and remind the gods of how you murdered them.
Tigress, hellhound, name me your names. I have your heart.
Daniel was just a baby, 11 months, in his nature completely defenceless. Rebecca was older, 6, still powerless against me. I waited until they were sleeping. I lifted Rebecca first. Using my legs, I pinned down her body, preventing her from squirming. I slid a plastic bag over her head, grasping it tight. Daniel next. As I killed him, I held him in my arms. I've been given 34 years, but I know I'll always be tortured.
For years, I had visions of myself throwing our babies from our 3-bedroom flat. Every time I passed a cliff, I had other thoughts. Thoughts of just closing my eyes, removing my hands from the steering wheel, so it would all be over.
It was late. It was the 5th time that night. She wouldn't stop crying. Mum said she stopped crying, but she wouldn't. Every scream, every wail sliced through my skull. I wasn't myself. I took her down and put her back in the cot. I put a pillow over her head and pressed as hard as I could. I couldn't look. And with the last kick, there was finally silence. Dead silence.
We were dancing around the room, and we were happy. So I danced them upstairs, and I drowned them in the bath. But do not look at me like I'm a monster, for I am a mother.
Zeus controls all things.
He has the power to upset all men.
The gods frustrate what mortals hope for.
They swill blood down on our dull lives and loves.
They turn the bright air into blackest night.
They turn our dreams to nightmare.
And that's just what happened today.